In 50 seconds. Woo. Launch. They're gonna launch the rocket ship, the Artemis, the second launch. I don't even know. Oh yeah. Yep. They're gonna launch it, guys. 30 seconds. Guys, we should do a countdown at 20 seconds. Oh! Oh! Let's go!
Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go. 10.
10! 9! 8! 7! Yeah! Oh! Oh, that's sick! Blast off! Oh! Oh!
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around.
Oh! Oh! It's going!
Target milestone. Mission control Houston seeing good performance on the
Oh!
system core stage. Integrity 3 miles in altitude. Traveling
Oh!
1,200 miles per hour.
It's going good. Don't explode. It's not going to explode. Oh! What's that? Bro, it's clearly not going to
Past
explode.
1 minute. Approaching max gear.
On, fully on.
Loud and clear on CPR.
Have you the same?
Communication signal transport confirmed as integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis 2.
How are they still recording it?
Integrity is 14 miles
Because
altitude,
they just
miles
are-
downrange, traveling more than
Okay.
2,600 miles per hour.
I don't know how many miles per hour it said, but okay. No matter. What happened? Oh,
1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. Standing by for main
It
engine
does.
throttle down to 85%. And a solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2 minute 9-second mark.
don't.
Throttle down.
Ooh. All the people?
Confirmed separation. Main engine's throttling up. Guidance confirmed.
Oh, it's looking good.
Integrity, guidance converged.
Oh, what's that?
Nominal upper stage.
What's that?
Ready.
It's just, where'd he go?
Integrity, SM planning complete.
Is that it? Is that it?
2
Woo woo!
seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters on integrity.
Well, that's it.
And upper stage
Is that
confirmed
it?
in a ready state ahead of service on bearing separation.
That is high.
3 minutes into the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange.
Oh.
Now passing 5,000 miles per
Move, Jace. 5,000 miles per hour?
Taste these mozzarella sticks.
Oh, come on!
Just starters. Their parties.
Copy, Jettison. Kimiko 8+02.
We don't like trouble.
We see the same on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Tigris at the common line.
Oh, dang.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight dynamics officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Oh. It's been in the air for almost 5 minutes.
Integrity, GPS processing. Outstanding expand, we see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
What, is that the moon or something?
Approaching 5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reed Wiseman confirms he has visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation.
Oh, they're going to the
checks.
moon? Moon's far.
Integrity, 3 engine press. 3 engine press.
On time, now passing 5 minutes 20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. At this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed to carry Integrity to a nominal main engine cutoff target. Though at this time, we're seeing 4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
10,000 miles per hour?
Integrity, looking good at 6 minutes. Stay on board.
Now a rocket is launched. A rocket is launched.
Performance. Booster
The
officer
spaceship has launched.
shutdown plan to Flight Director
The
Jerk
spaceship.
expected at the 7-minute mark. Integrity 78.
No, this is real life.
Altitude.
It's live.
60 miles
Where
down.
is it going to?
The moon.
Nominal shutdown.
What?
The moon again, I guess.
So random. Why would it be going to the moon?
Nominal shutdown.
Well, somewhere by the moon or something. But it started. It was live. It's been started 6 hours ago.
Seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is.
Yeah, we
as
started
expected.
watching it 1 hour ago,
And the time of
It's going
MECO
to
was
the moon?
confirmed at 8 minutes.
or
2
something
seconds
like that.
into the
Kenny,
flight.
where's it going? Apparently, the other side of the moon. There's a spaceship.
7 minutes of mission elapsed time. Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option.
Mom, look.
What's going on at y'all's
At the
school?
7-minute 30-second mark.
It
It was-
was like a.
Now
was it a
84
soft
miles in
shutdown?
altitude,
It was like
650 miles downrange.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That was my
It
school.
was like an escape prison or whatever.
That was Chase's school
It
too.
happened before, but
Mom, look.
I think we had to leave
Mom,
school.
that was my Look. school too.
Mom, remember when that happened
Look.
last time? Where like there was a killer release or whatever?
The window is now
You know,
open
3
for an
people
abort
escaped
once
from
around
that
option.
prison.
Yeah, 3 people.
Target splashdown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really close to our
ocean
school.
still
We had to go,
following
didn't we?
nominal ascent at this time.
Mom, look.
Huh?
Look. The spaceship.
Oh, you're watching it.
Yeah, it's live.
About 10 seconds remaining until the main engine
First
cutoff
time
of the
you
Space
talk.
Launch System core stage. Standing by for confirmation of MECO and core stage
What
separation.
happened in 8 minutes? Or
No, that's plus 8 minutes. It's been in the air for 8 minutes.
oh, it's already going.
Yeah, it's been going for 8 minutes.
Is somebody in it?
Yeah, there's
Or
astronauts.
is it just a?
Integrity and nominal MECO core stage separated.
How do we know this really happened?
Cause it's live, and we saw the people there too.
On board, Stan.
Interesting, but
8 minutes 40 seconds into the flight.
And
we
where
have
they say they're going
main
again?
engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory on the way to swing around the moon.
oh, around
Core
this
stage
time.
So they're
has
not going
separated and
to.
done its
So
job.
they don't
Space
plan on
Launch System
landing.
Upper stage, the interim cryogenic propulsion stage, or ICPS,
They've never gone
still
past
attached to
the
the
moon
Orion
before. This is the
spacecraft.
first time.
Oh, they're trying to go past it. Like to the other side, since we never see the other side.
9 minutes of mission elapsed
Oh, you
time.
think they're gonna,
Integrity
like,
crew
find
of
me
Reed
and
Wiseman,
things or
Victor
whatever?
Glover,
They keep
Christina
saying.
Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning
Yes,
of their
sir.
journey
I
to
gotta
the moon.
believe that they really up there, doing that.
They are.
What makes you not believe it?
Those the astronauts and everybody in there at the start.
Kennedy Houston looking ahead to PRM number so far per the pad.
So cool.
Can I see you watching? Because you said there was no space. So what we looking at?
Numbers for the pad.
Dummy.
Aaron said that,
Bro,
and
you
Jaden.
dumb.
Right? He got everybody on the
No
team.
space.
Capcom
rocket-
Stan Love's
I mean, what are we looking at?
crew that the
The rocket
energy
went
raised
somewhere.
for time of
Huh?
ignition is
It
as
went somewhere.
expected
It go
prior
up.
to
So,
booster ignition.
Did you watch it from the beginning?
yeah. It
Did you
go
watch
up.
it?
Being 49 minutes,
Go up?
50
They go
seconds of mission
Right.
elapsed time.
So where'd it go?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
They go up.
You dumb, brother. It is space, bro.
Space in the house.
You stupid.
Zachariah, watch your work. Right?
That's what I brought you to play.
Dang, we're 242,000 miles from the moon.
Fan on. Turn that fan on, right?
242,000
Chelsea right there.
miles away from the moon. Oh, that's gonna take like years.
There it is.
18,000 miles per hour.
Good next deploy. Good next.
It's gonna do something.
And Terry Houston for PWD set. Just a reminder, halfway open on the secondary. We got that set kind of halfway open.
Passing 11 minutes of mission elapsed time. Here, overhearing the conversation between Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reed Wiseman, already passing some milestones. We have a good nozzle extension deployment system. That is confirmed, complete. We also have the visors are confirmed up. Now past the dynamic phase of flight, that is ascent. Their launch and entry suits that provided them an extra layer of protection. Now not as needed. They're going to raise those visors. And later in today's mission, they will begin to egress or get out of the suits to begin some of their initial tasks of activating the systems aboard in the Integrity spacecraft. Passing 12 minutes of mission elapsed time. Again, the energy raise maneuver that started at near 50 minutes of mission elapsed time, 49 minutes, 50 seconds. That's what the crew is going to be working towards. The Commander Reed Wiseman pilot, Victor Glover, will focus on preparing for that milestone. In the meantime, mission specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen will start some of the activation of environmental control light support systems. You may hear confirmation of their activation over the Orion to Earth communication network.
Houston, power back in auto. Copy C3 Ox, and we're 2 minutes to maneuver.
Why we can't see what they seeing? Why do I feel like I'm just looking at a picture or something? It don't seem like this is real time. And what is this?
13 minutes and 30 seconds of mission elapsed time. We're going to continue to follow the crew of the Artemis 2 mission. They are beginning their journey around the moon to verify the systems that will take us to its surface. An incredible
The
asset.
rocket went
Artemis
somewhere.
2 is underway.
I just feel like, what am I
Wiseman,
looking
Victor
at
here?
Glover, Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen begin their journey to the moon.
I mean, we don't know what
Still
this is.
milestones to come up as we await solar array deploy.
They could be in somebody's backyard.
Integrity. It's a high
we know.
Earth orbit around the Earth before engines are fired to get us around the moon. We'll keep tabs on Integrity and its crew from here in Mission Control Houston. But for now, we're going to send it back to you, Megan and Nicole at the Kennedy Space Center. Very jealous to hear how the launch experience was over on the Space Coast.
Yeah, Gary, if people are just joining us, welcome back to the Space Coast, where we just saw Artemis 2 lift off 14 minutes ago. And wow, what an amazing launch, and an emotional one too. As soon as the rocket lifted off, Nicole, you had tears in your eyes, I had tears in my eyes, and we had all these people around us cheering. It was amazing.
Yeah, the energy was wonderful. I mean, it was a beautiful launch. You know, we've got 4 friends and family members headed to the moon. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, how does that make you feel as someone who, you know, is an astronaut as well, but also, as you said, friend?
Yeah, so proud of them. You know, man, we don't have the words in the English language to describe this kind of an event, and pride, love, so many emotions. You know, they are truly breaking some barriers, and hopefully, you know, as Gary just said, they've got a long day ahead of them, so wishing them well and everything, but so far, what a beautiful launch to watch.
Yeah, to be returning to the lunar orbit in more than 50 years. Maybe they go farther from Earth than any other humans before them. Maybe they see ever seen before. I mean, what a great start to what could be all of these milestones that we break in just a 10-day mission.
Yes, what a way to welcome in the Artemis generation.
Yeah, how do you feel? I mean, we saw some beautiful shots we were covering of course, the rocket, of course, the Earth falling away as we continued up into our ascent, but also some of those crowd shots where we saw young and old, just emotional, overcome by this history-making moment.
Man, we are going back to the moon for all, and we saw that today. We saw that in all the crowds. And yeah, you guys just saw that view, the sunrise or sunset, I guess. They just made it over the crest of the Earth, and you could see the sun peeking over. One of my favorite views from space, and I can't imagine what they're looking at now, and I can't wait to see what they're looking at in about 5 or 6 days.
Yeah, and you know, I know a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm surprised this launched on the first try, because we know, like any little thing, we have to be keeping safety in mind, and we want to make sure we're ready to go. But we were ready to go, and I think it surprised a lot of people. What a wonderful surprise on this Wednesday evening.
It did, you know, and it kind of surprised me as well. But you know, it's just a testament to the team here that has been working so hard on Artemis. You know, Artemis 1, we learned a ton of lessons. We learned a ton from the wet dress for Artemis 2. We were able to go in and fix those things. We even had a couple of mishaps today, not mishaps, but a couple, you know, anomalies today that the team creatively came up with solutions for. It's just a testament to the teamwork that gets us to the moon.
And so we can continue to watch Christina, Reed, Victor, and Jeremy on their way now to the moon, in Earth's orbit, and awaiting the next in-flight milestones, deploying Orion's solar arrays. So why don't we get back in with Mission Control and Gary.
Thank you, Megan. Again, we're following along in the action. It is a long day. They have a number of procedures they need to get to immediately in their timeline.
And Terry Houston, Crosstie is on board per the FDM.
I don't know, I don't know what he did, but that's pretty much what he said to me.
Crosstie referring to flight controllers here initiating a connection between some of the batteries aboard the Orion spacecraft, allowing for an even distribution of power. This is the flight control teams that took us through ascent of the Artemis 2 mission today. Right now we're, as you see, passing 18 minutes of mission elapsed time. The Orion spacecraft Integrity and the interim cryogenic propulsion system are maneuvering the KL-2 sun. It is in this orientation, this attitude.
You got a car payment coming up in 16 days, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Just getting this car. You know how they said they done you when you first got your car. Your first 4 or 5 payments are going to be, you know, more than
Commander Reed Wiseman verifying what is being routed to his displays aboard Integrity. Propulsion engineer confirming that no action is needed at this time. They're pressing through with their nominal procedures to prepare for the perigee raise maneuver.
That's a lot.
And of course, the solar array wing deployed ahead of that.
Something else. I mean,
Mom,
The solar
they're
array deployed is a critical
240,000 miles
milestone. We'll continue to have our
away
coverage
from the moon.
follow the mission until that deployment.
oh really?
Yeah.
Successful launch is just the beginning. The deployment of the solar arrays and successful confirmation that those solar array wings are drawing power
Why are they not showing what
is a significant milestone.
they can
Says to
see?
the flight
Like,
control
that's what I
teams
wanna
that
see.
we
I wanna see
continue
what
on
they
to
can
this
see.
mission. Power needs to be drawn to continue through some of
I
the
don't wanna
next
see no
milestones.
picture of somebody
Until then,
done
the
put
AO,
together
the
on a
open
computer
option
program.
that was called up on ascent, the abort once
I don't
around,
think they can show.
is the
I
current
don't think they
option.
can see it.
An abort to orbit option.
It's something they done
ATO,
put together on a computer
will be
program.
switched to a
Probably
preferred
like
mode
pitch black.
at the time that the solar
So
array
even if
wings
they
are
have those
deployed
lights,
and
we probably
latched.
wouldn't see anything.
It gives the flight
I'm not trying to
teams
just
a little
take
bit more
this one.
But why can't we see what they see? Like how they done it before, like whenever they made trips or whatever, and you know, you could see
Well, they
inside
did-
the
they did.
shuttle and all that.
Well, they did show that, like,
Yeah, they
when
did,
it
but
first
don't
got
miss
to
it.
space, they did show us. So it did look like it went up. It did look like it went to space.
Roger. Keep your hand over east to west. Expected 1 second earlier at
I just don't believe.
2 seconds.
I just don't believe that
40
someone would
minutes
be
into
willing
launch, you don't believe
to
it.
go on a trip doing something that you don't even know if you would even make it back from.
I know. I don't
You
know
know,
why people
if
do
we've
that.
never been, let's say y'all going past the moon, and you don't even know if that's even, if you're even capable of doing that. You just gonna be all aboard.
Thermal knives are firing.
I do not want to do that.
Like, I know they've done things before, you know, that were risky, but it's just like, I just, when it comes to that stuff, I'm just skeptical.
Read back of the reports that you just heard on the Orion to Earth.
That rocket went somewhere.
Integrity has maneuvered tail to sun. The RL-10 nozzle on the end of the ICPS is pointed towards the sun. The solar array deployment sequence has begun. With the deployment confirmed, it'll be several minutes until they are what is called in a latched position. Once they are latched and confirmed to be drawing power, they can switch the mode to ATO and continue along the mission. The teachers hand over at the pad. The crew has provided some preliminary numbers of when to expect handovers between the tracking and data relay satellites. Currently orbiting Earth at an altitude of 545 statute miles above the Earth. They are in a near-Earth network communication system. The tracking and data relay satellites, geosynchronous satellites that are stationed about 23,000 miles above the Earth. After the Apogee rays burn, that occurs later today, the burn itself will put them in an altitude that surpasses the range of the tracking and data relay satellites, and they will transition to the deep space network today.
And Terry, for pop messages, we see 2 temperature measurements right near the line. It's a momentary message you saw earlier. We're going to suppress those. It's CM helium heater 2 T1 and heater 1 T1. They're going suppressed. Integrity, thank you. We see the same.
Definitely need a live phone. That would be helpful.
Yeah, I know, but I don't even have one.
Bro, Mom, don't tell her to start that singing. I'm trying to hear this. I'm not telling her to start the singing,
Really
bro.
don't let someone know that
No,
something
and
bothers you,
then
because
she's
when you
gonna
do,
start
maybe they don't know.
laughing,
Exactly.
and that's so annoying.
The secret to something is don't let somebody know something bothers you.
Zach, what'd he
You
say?
won't do that.
This is Mission Control Houston, passing 23 minutes of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission.
What did he say?
About what?
He said I'll start laughing.
This is after a launch that began at 5:35 and 12 seconds Central Time, 6:35 and 12 seconds PM Eastern Time. Right now, the orientation you're seeing from our aero visualization that translates some of the telemetry that we're getting from the spacecraft and puts it into a model so you can follow along on some of the milestones that we are following here. The RL-10 nozzle that you see at the left end of your screen, though it is currently not firing, that nozzle is pointed towards the sun, and the solar arrays are currently deploying. From this visualization, they looked fully stowed in a position.
Integrity, we are happy to report that Jeremy has the O2 sensors on. Copy O2 sensors.
Again, Commander Reed Wiseman and pilot Victor Glover overseeing the deployment of the solar arrays. And we'll follow the attitude maneuver changes ahead of the first burn of the ICPS engine, the perigee raise maneuver.
Military Houston, we see 4 saws deployed and latched, ready for ATO preferred. Yeah, we're almost there in the procedure stand, and we see the same thing. Military Houston, we are seeing a 7-second miscompare between the MET on Orion and ICPS. I'd like you to read us the MET from your center status bar and for the ICPS on StackSum. And Stan, we see a absolutely precise alignment. MET 25, 14, 15, 16, precisely aligned with ICPS. MET. Copy, thank you for that. We'll investigate that issue. And Houston Integrity, ATO preferred set. Copy, ATO preferred.
Mom.
This is Mission Control Houston, 25 minutes, 45 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2. We have confirmation that all 4 solar array wings are deployed and latched. This is the configuration needed to switch to ATO preferred, which you did hear confirmed from pilot Victor Glover. That mode has been switched. There's also a discussion with Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reed Wiseman about the alignment of the MET clocks on the Orion spacecraft and the ICPS. Commander Reed Wiseman confirmed the clocks are in sync, no issues, they're going to investigate it on the ground. We're proceeding with today's mission. 26 minutes of mission elapsed time and counting.
Why do we have a soft rock down here?
This is Mission Control Houston. We're approaching 28 minutes of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. At this point, we've had a successful liftoff from the pad at 5:35 p.m. and 12 seconds p.m. Central Time, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. We've had a good main engine cutoff, core stage separation, and a good trajectory to begin today's mission. Right now, the spacecraft has maneuvered tail to sun. We're standing by for another maneuver to maneuver into the burn attitude. This is where the RL-10 engine of the ICPS is pointed in the correct orientation for the perigee raise maneuver. We did hear confirmation that the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition has been confirmed per the pad, which means it was the predicted time prior to liftoff.
Integrity for GNC, we're taking channel 1
Aaron, what's
to
your
unfiltered and to BFS.
Paid SUV.
Okay, and we're what? Go ahead.
Yo, prisoner escaped from jail. A prisoner escaped from jail. Out of school.
Capcom, Stan Love,
North County.
reading out to the crew of Integrity. They will switch the navigation source to channel 1, standing by for confirmation that switch has occurred. Pilot Victor Glover will receive confirmation when, and as he's watching to confirm that switch has occurred. Again, the energy raise maneuver that we're heading towards, not too long from now, we're actually inside 20 minutes this time on the time of position of the energy raise maneuver. We did have a successful deployment on launch of all 4 solar array wheels.
This is my purse. What's up, Aaron?
Bro, can you be Alfredo?
Honey, I'm not making anything, honey.
The 100 nautical mile mark is needed to continue in low Earth orbit and hit the target for the apogee raise burn. That will put them in a high Earth orbit for the remainder of the day and set them up for the right position to execute the transmitter injection and head to the moon tomorrow. The burn duration of the energy raise maneuver is 26 seconds.
You just quit or walk
A
on the
relatively
job,
short burn, but it does raise the perigee and do the job to get into the correct position before firing that main engine on the ICBS. The pad had a teacher's hand maneuver. This is the tracking and data relay satellites. East to west, they are geosynchronous satellites that are positioned around the globe. And as Orion makes its way around the Earth right now,
I did this like 6 months ago, but I was
the west coast of Africa at an
Well,
altitude of about
last I checked, it's up to a year. I mean, you can try it, but I know anytime,
and
you
counting.
know, that you don't like show up, or it really looks bad, like if you walk off the job. I already know so much about not showing up.
If your
I know
energy
that-
maneuver does not
You
execute
know what I'm saying? But still, the fact that you didn't call to say, that don't look good
But I'm
either.
saying, like, walking off the job looks even
That
worse.
looks worse.
Because you were there
It
on
does,
it.
it does. I don't know exactly on that.
Kenya,
But you
But
don't
what it
want
does
to
is it
do that.
raises the
You want to
perigee
let
of
them
the
know.
other
Kenya,
engine.
tell me what it actually shows, like, where they're at. I'm sending that picture. Tell me what it actually shows they're there.
You could have told us.
When they're there.
The 26-second duration burn does not conflict with the time that they've reported of the tracking and data relay satellite handover from teachers east to west. Again, she was not only by Integrity today, but the
But
International
yeah, so you
Space
don't
Station
want to
as
do
well.
that. Just let them know, hey, you know, this job and everything like that. I think for the opportunity, but you know, I would really like to find something else. Can you help me find something else? She may say, okay, Aaron, can you just finish off the week? And then we'll get you off the job.
That time of handover is 51 minutes, 26 seconds.
Mama,
You can
come
do it. You
on.
just ain't get to a job right.
We don't want this yet, but
Perigee raise
you
maneuver.
know,
Experience not just
I'm just saying.
What are the jobs
Work
for both
at,
of you?
I'm
work
just
at,
saying.
work at Amazon. See how fast you go.
I have work.
Burn means that the
Okay.
burn
Oh,
was
I worked at
performed
New District.
as
2
expected.
months.
I've done that at 2
During the
jobs.
course
I
for
just,
that
I've
100
gone.
nautical mile
I worked at harder jobs
target
than both
mark.
of y'all.
And I wouldn't recommend that, but you know,
He's working.
It is what it
Yes,
is.
bro.
Worked at
Okay,
New
well, I
District
worked at
for like 3
Amazon.
months.
How
I woke
long?
up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
A week.
I worked at
He works at. He worked at
I
UPS.
would
you at?
recommend anybody do that.
You like in a warehouse?
Yeah, I was at a warehouse.
And following along on our coverage.
You like
of
putting
the
stickers on
news,
boxes?
It wasn't like.
When you
I had to
clean
pick.
stuff?
I was picking. I had to get the boxes out the shelves. It was the dumbest thing ever. Then I quit because the guy, this white guy, kept coming over saying, "Oh, you're not doing stuff right." I said, "Yeah, okay, now I'm leaving."
See, you guys are weak, bro. Y'all can't handle
But we'll wrap up our coverage here shortly.
Too
And
soft.
now that
I just
solar array
I
wing
really work in
deployment
UPS.
has occurred on NASA
It's
Plus
way harder than
and
10 times harder than Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
How you're speaking
Again, we
on
will
that, even though
continue
you've
coverage
never been an
24/7
Amazon
at the NASA
Yeah, that
YouTube
doesn't sound
channel.
Look it up.
For those that want to
UPS is
see
I need to look it up. I
the
worked at
upcoming
Amazon.
milestones, there are select times
Bro.
where we will be coming back to NASA Plus and other streaming platforms You can go to nasa.gov to find the latest on when to find those
I
activities.
know, I didn't get one.
Given that this is an operational
But
mission,
the job
we
ain't
do want to
always
make sure
about
that
how
we
hard
are
the job is.
There you
There's other
go.
reasons.
It's open.
maintaining
No, for real.
transparency,
That's other
providing you all the
You know,
information
I had a job where I
on
was
what's happening
sewing,
in space,
like stitching like
as
things
Reed
that
Wiseman,
had,
Victor
like,
Glover,
like,
Christina
you know,
Cook, and Jeremy
for instance,
Hansen
your,
had
Yankee sign or
on their
whatever.
mission
We would print that in
around the
class.
moon.
I absolutely hated that job. I hated it because I didn't know nothing about none of that kind of stuff. Sewing, stitching, none of that. And I hated it.
inside integrity at this time. Again, the solar array
It
wing
sounds-
is deployed.
It sounds unbelievable, but I
Integrity
literally
is
didn't even get a
maneuvering
hug back.
to its burn attitude ahead of the execution
I
of
was-
the
First of all, I
perigee
wouldn't
raise
want to
maneuver.
work like that hard on myself. I'm not going to tear me down.
Overseeing
I only
these
did one
steps
body, that's
is
it.
primarily
Nobody
done
gonna
by
tear me
Commander
down.
Reed Wiseman and pilot Victor Glover.
I ain't gonna be lifting all
Mission
these
specialist
boxes.
Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen focusing on some of the system activation,
And this was like a cartoon character, like I didn't get
environmental
nothing to do
control,
with
and life support systems.
Shoot, man.
The activation and checkout of some
It's
of
gonna
these
take me
critical
a few
systems
minutes to
are
get
very
this box out.
important to continuing on the
Oh,
mission.
there we go.
Those
Hold it.
systems are
Well, lift
in
it
a
there.
good condition
I'm not the
and
one
in a
for I'm not gonna
reliable
break my
condition
back.
to provide
Well, I'm not
the
gonna
necessary
Not
environmental
a matter of
control
like,
Multiple
needs
jobs
of the crew with humans on board through the
I don't
duration
wanna put
of
myself
the
in no, I don't want
mission
no
that
job like that.
extends
It does
10
my
flight
life.
days.
I had one truck for almost 500. Another one for 400.
I don't wanna be by the time I'm 45, I'm just all
Standing
broke
by
down.
for an update to the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition. Should be right up to the crew very shortly.
That's some temporary type
And
stuff.
updated PRM numbers when you're ready to copy.
That is that's not no long-term thing.
Houston, we are ready to copy. TIG is 2 seconds earlier at 4 9er minutes for 8 seconds. TIGO unchanged at 2 6 seconds.
Just, you know, whatever. Let them know that you don't want to go forward.
49 and 48.
That's my advice.
TIGO 26.
Coming from
Wait,
someone
what do you
who
do
wants
again?
a job. So, you know.
This is the only comb I have.
And that one wrapped in hair. Yeah, that's not gonna be, it's gotta be better off with some ice and that.
This is Mission Control Houston. With that update, we are approaching a little more than 13 minutes from the time of ignition of the perigee raise maneuver. That time updated to be 2 seconds earlier was 49 minutes 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. Will now move to 49 minutes 48 seconds. The duration of the burn, that's what was referred to as the TGO, will still remain at 26 seconds. Relatively short duration burn, again, just raises the perigee of the orbit today.
You eating it like that's gonna be your last time eating.
Making sure they hit the mark on that time of ignition is the primary concern of Commander Reed Wiseman and pilot Victor Glover. Mission specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen inside activating those environmental control and life support systems.
What?
She wasn't talking to you.
What?
Huh?
Zach, come here.
At this time, all 4 crew members are wearing the launch and entry suits.
Military Houston, for Optimus on the PCD, we have time update instructions when you're ready.
What? Are you serious? Don't spend money.
What happened?
I'm not even on your account.
Hey, Jada.
And Houston, figured we copy. He's pretty busy at this time. I think we will call you back
I've been
when we're ready
watching
for that.
TV.
Alright, that one is not urgent. 2 minutes to maneuver to PRM
I haven't
attitude.
even bought anything.
We are watching and concur. 90 seconds, maybe.
Pilot Victor Glover confirming that maneuver less than 2 minutes. Again, that the point of that maneuver is to point the main engine of the ICPS, the RL-10 engine, in the proper orientation to execute that 26-second burn. It needs to point in the correct position to
Jane
achieve the
said
goal
someone bought something.
of raising the perigee to 100 nautical miles.
Jane said someone bought something. But no one did. No one bought
You
anything.
heard some of the environmental control system activations over Orion to Earth. Jeremy Hansen activated the O2 sensors. They'll be measuring the cabin of Orion. With during all of the activations here on the ground in Mission Control Houston, Flight Director Judd Freeling is doing a poll with all flight controllers in the room to see if we are in a go position to go ahead and execute the perigee raise maneuver. Once concluded, Stanlab will report it back up to the crew, and we'll stand by for that.
She got bumped in the head with a cartoon hammer.
Naya, come here.
And Jody, an MCC post go for PRM pending attitude and sauce.
That cereal was
And we
plus.
copy, MCC is go. Maneuver starting.
Aaron, that cereal is plus, man.
I'll just watch it like I watch it.
40 minutes
Oh,
of mission elapsed time. The
What you
maneuver
call JC?
to the burn attitude has begun.
did,
The maneuver also is paired with reorientation of the solar
Jason, is that
array
April
wings that
Fool?
have been deployed.
No, it's not. He was not April Fool's on that. He was doing something else.
Flight, of course, solar array is meant to maximize the draw of power.
Okay, no, I believe she said that.
So when deployed, we're in a biased solar array wing solar normal. This
And then
allows
she said
for
it.
the greatest surface area of the solar array wings to be drawing power and powering up those batteries of integrity,
No, come out of there.
of which a cross tie was enabled between the 4 batteries.
Get it again. JC, let's just get up, honey.
Battery buses
Get up.
that are
Honey, you're not.
inside of
You're not in
Orion.
attention to anything.
I can't see it.
No, honey.
However, for the perigee raise maneuver, the solar array wings will be put into a position to take on the loads imparted by the ICPS main engine when they execute the 26-second burn. You can see in the animation here, the solar array wings are in motion, and the attitude is being reconfigured to point the engine in the correct direction. The solar array wings being pointed forward.
Start up.
Last hit, Aaron.
Say it again.
Last.
Judy, have you seen that blue water bottle?
Say that again. I bet you won't.
Yeah.
We're going to. I don't know how you can walk off a job. That's awkward, bro. I would put some type of way walking off the job.
You're getting a live look inside the Artemis II mission flight control room. The team you see here oversaw the ascent of our 4 astronauts inside Integrity, launching at 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Now again, this room will be occupied 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with flight controllers shifting on 3 shifts to oversee 24/7 operations of Artemis II while in flight. We will cover that live on NASA the NASA YouTube channel, and we'll be covering that around the clock as we begin to wrap up our coverage here on NASA Plus. Before I do want to send it over to our colleagues at the Kennedy Space Center. And to my colleagues, it was a pleasure to join the teams at the Kennedy Space Center and be a part of such a historic launch. Here in Houston, again, we're turning our attention to the mission. And for now, we'll say farewell and thank you to our colleagues there for today's launch coverage. We'll see you again soon for Splashdown. This is Mission Control Houston, sending it back over to Megan and Nicole at the host desk.
Thank you, Gary. And yes, it was such a pleasure to be a part of this historic mission that started right here at Kennedy Space Center. It was such an amazing sight to be a part of. And now, as Reed Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy
This wasn't
Hansen
a problem
begin
when
their
you
journey.
weren't here.
We here at the Kennedy Space Center are about to wrap our broadcast. We will, of course, though, have 24/7 coverage with our colleagues at Johnson Space Center starting as soon as we sign off, so don't worry. You can follow along our 4 astronauts every minute of their nearly 10-day journey to the moon and back. Nicole, I'll definitely be watching, and I'm sure you will too.
Yes, of course. You know, they just started. Right? The launch was beautiful. This was a historic day. They're on their way back to the moon for the first time in over half a century. But they've got a lot of work ahead of them, and so we're excited to see what they have to do and excited to test out the Orion spacecraft. This is a test flight after all, and we're excited to see what we can learn from this mission.
Very humbling, inspiring. It was really amazing to be a part of this, and I'm so glad that so many people joined along by either watching here in person or watching online. And of course, Nicole, thank you so much for sitting through this, answering questions, adding so much context and information that really brought a lot out of what we saw today.
Oh man, I had a blast. You're a rock star. You're a professional. This was great. So this was a wonderful day.
Well, again, thank you so much, and thank you to you for watching at home. You know, tonight we didn't just launch a rocket, we launched the next chapter of human exploration. Our Artemis 2 crew now on their way back to the moon, and we're taking you with us. So thank you again for watching, and go Artemis 2.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the point of this?
I don't know. I'm doing it. Getting what happened?
All 4 astronauts, and it appears all of them are undergoing their suit leak checks. Yes, a pre-flight tradition that we have seen with our crewed flights, the Cargill.
Are they alive? Did they land this?
The astronauts who have just left crew suit up and are now walking down a hallway. And here they are, NASA's Artemis 2 crew, taking their first steps outside for their historic test flight.
Oh, so it was just a test flight.
Stuff it in their astrovan. And off they go.
So it was just a test flight? It literally said it was a test flight. So did they not make it around the moon?
Please turn it down.
Is there a remote right there?
No.
Zach, why are you recording?
I don't know, bro. Worry about yourself. Zach. What are you recording? This has been recording for 47 minutes. Almost an hour, my G. Bro, what? Get off! Gosh, like, what do you not understand? That plants don't feel pain. Catch.
You need to be totally like immersed in water and then like set.
And we're kids.
Wait, it's 5:30? When's it 5:30?
Because the way that it is, it's just like
Mom?
it needs to be
If
a
I wash my hair, it's gonna get worse. Like it's gonna get worse.
No, I mean like completely like I don't know.
Literally